Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Catch Cup for the Great League, and we want to be running back this Shadow Dragonair with the Gligar and Lickitung team here. So this is a good example of where we don't have a great lead here, but we're going to decide to just play this out because surprisingly enough, look at this Dragon Breath damage doing, pretty decently against this Sand Slasher, already kind of halfway done. So we do invest one shield to get it halfway, and then we're going to come back in with our Lickitung here to potentially farm it down. Let's see how many charge moves we can tank here. This Lickitung is looking for the farm down. They do decide to switch out into the Trevenant. We do have a great counter to this Trevenant with our Gligar, so we're going to decide to let this Seed Bomb go through. We're going to throw this Arrow Ace on optimal timing. Arrow Ace goes through, takes out the Treb, and we have a decision to make. We can shield it and potentially farm down. That's exactly what we go for here. So that Sand Slash basically was a farm down opportunity for our back two Pokemon. Here we are encountered with the Hitmontop. We do have the first Arrow Ace go through. This Arrow Ace does get the shield, and then we're going to try to farm it down. Unfortunately for them, they do not have enough health. So GG's to our opponent right there. We are able to come back from that Sand Slash lead. Absolute terrible lead. But we did take it down by community, basically. Okay, Clockstar here, we're going to get switched out, and looks like they do have the Jellicent. Luckily, we have the Lickitung here. We allow the first one to go through, and we're going to try our best here to let this Jellicent do a couple of charge moves so that we can charge up our energy, and then we're going to throw this Power Whip, I believe. So 3 Serps goes through. We're going to try to keep this Lickitung kind of low health. We do get the Power Whip to go through, and now our opponent is going to come back in with their Clockstar. Luckily, we have a ton of energy already stored. 1 Body Slam goes through. We're going to try to get to another one here. Okay, we decide that we're going to go for the Power Whip because we are only going to be able to have time to get to 1 move, I believe. They switch into their Vigoroth here. Vigoroth is going to do pretty decent against our Dragonair. And then we actually are going to invest a shield here because, like I said, this Dragon Breath damage here is doing a lot. So much so that it's already in the 25 to 30% health range. We're going to allow them to use up their Body Slam energy, and then we're going to shield here because we believe that Gligar here will be able to win us the game at the end. Body Slam goes through. We're at about half health. We're going to go for this dig right here. Ends up being shielded, but we're hoping that we can get to another dig. Our opponent is running the Stone Edge version. However, the Gligar was healthy enough to survive it. So GG's to our opponent right there. We are able to beat that Vigoroth the backline with that Dragonair. So we actually ended up using the Dragonair for the Vigoroth instead of that Clockstar in the front. So great alignments and great matchups all across the board for us. Okay, Gligar here. This is a situation where we might be taken down to the 1 shield, but we're going to allow this first Arrow Ace to go through. We can tank it. We're going to go for this Body Slam here because we think that they're going to shield. We do get the shield, and then we're going to switch out into our Lickitung. They switch out into their Ninetales. So I guess they were trying to switch out anyways because we both switched simultaneously, and luckily for us, we do get the Ice type out of the way. As you can see, we are weak to Ice in the front and in the back, so this is a really great matchup here. Obviously, we're going to go for this Body Slam here. They do invest the shields, so they have no more shields. And let's see what we do here. We end up deciding to shield here. We were trying to farm down, and even if they throw another move here, it should be low enough so that our Gligar can farm it down. We do tank 2 Powder Snows right there, which is a little bit lethal, but we're hoping that this Gligar can clutch up for us. Oh, unfortunately, this Quagsire is running the Aqua Tail version here. So this is a little bit worse. Well, this is really worse than the Mud Bomb Stone Edge version. So we do try to catch a move right here. Ends up being the Aqua Tail. Our opponent comes back in with their Gligar here. So this is an uphill battle because unless we farm it down, no. Unfortunately, the Quagsire in the back was able to beat our backline, especially running that Aqua Tail. Kind of a toss-up of what kind of Quagsires we see in the back, because some of them could be running the Aqua Tail, Mud Bomb, or a Stone Edge combination. So nice play by my opponent right there. Here we are switched out into a Skarmory. Wow. I haven't seen Skarmory in a while, but we only have really this Lickitung for this Skarmory. So we're going to try our best to get this as low as possible. I don't think that we will be able to... let's see. Well, I don't think we'll be able to beat this if they invest shields. So our opponent ends up throwing a move right when we get to another body slam. We decide to let it go, and it is in fact going to be able to take us out, but this is going to give us an opportunity to farm down. Okay, our opponent ends up using the Alola, and then we're going to switch out into the Dragonair. This Dragonair is going to be able to resist these waterfalls, and then all we have to do is just shield that Psychic. We're going to throw this body slam right before they get to another Psychic here. Let's see if they invest a shield. No shield, and then it looks like their last Pokemon is the Gligar. We're going to get a shield here with a bait. We're going to go for another bait here because they're just going to invest shields at this point. They can't risk taking a Aqua Tail. And then luckily for us, this Dragonair able to get to another charge move, doing huge Aqua Tail damage right there. And they decide to GG to leave. So GG's to our opponent right there, able to wiggle out of the Skarmory switch. Lickitung definitely is a bonus for sure. We want to take advantage of this because we actually didn't have a Lickitung until this season. So here, this Dragonair is applying a ton of fast move pressure. Look at that. It's already close to 50%. We're going to allow the first Foul Play to go through. Foul Play, you know, does neutral, but it doesn't take out the Dragonair. We're going to switch out into our Gligar here. This Gligar here is going to be able to tank this Body Slam. Let's see if they're going to shield this Dig. They should know its potential Dig. Okay, they actually let it go. And now we have another opportunity to farm down if they allow this to go through. So looks like our opponent ends up using another Body Slam. We're going to go for this Arrow Ace. Takes out the Greedent here. So they're looking for the farm down themselves, but we're not going to allow that to happen. We're going to switch out immediately. We have the Dragonair with some energy. We're going to throw this Body Slam. It does get through into a Altaria. So at least we're going to be able to get to 2 Body Slams right here. We're going to come back in with our Lickitung. This Lickitung is going to be able to tank these moves, but we have 2 shields, so we might as well use them. Ends up being the Sky Attack. We're actually going to throw a Body Slam here before they get to another Sky Attack. They do end up shielding. We're going to over-farm on purpose here, and then we're actually going to allow this Protect Shield to go up. Our opponent is going to throw a move here that Foul Play will not KO. They cannot throw the Ghost move. We're going to throw this Body Slam here because we think, even though this is resisted, the Oh, okay, never mind. We go for the Power Whip, and then we're going to look for the farm down at this point because we know that that Ultra is really low. So GG's to our opponent right there. Let us know if you enjoyed this video, and hope you have a great day.